Good afternoon, everyone. And this afternoon, myself, Miss Marcelly Knott, will be teaching you a very interesting science lesson. Now, I would like for you to pay attention during this lesson. Reason being, I will be asking questions during my lesson, and I would like for you to be able to share with me what you would have learned from today's lesson. Okay? Now, I would like for you to carefully look at the diagram that is presented before you. Please look at it carefully because I will be asking you some questions. Good. Now, can anybody tell me what is the name of this diagram that is being shown here to you? Let me hear that. Very good. It's a circuit. Now, can anybody tell me how many parts this diagram is made up of? Three? Are you sure? Okay. Now you're saying four. Okay. Very good. It's four, right? Now, by looking at this diagram, can you name the parts that you are seeing there? Okay, you're seeing a bulb. Very good. You're seeing a switch. Uh-huh. Oh, but you don't know what's the lines. You're seeing it as lines here, but it's not lines. Oh, and you're seeing something that looks like a tank. Well, as we go on in today's lesson, you'll be able to know what those two parts are. Okay, children? Good. So as you would have mentioned to me that this is diagram of a circuit, which brings me to tell you that yes, you're correct. And today for science, we're looking at electrical circuit. Now, by the end of today's lesson, I would like for all of you to be able to tell me what is a circuit and list the parts of a circuit and tell me their functions along with tell along with telling me how this circuit works, right, children? Great. Now, before I go on to tell you what is a circuit, you must know that circuits are found all over. They are in our homes, they are in buildings, they're in factories, or in the manufacturing industries. Good. Now, what is an electrical circuit? So, an electrical circuit is a closed path that allows electric current to flow through from the power source through the wires to the bulb. So, from this definition, we know that the circuit is a closed path. Now, this current must flow through from the power source to the wires and then to the bulb. Now, as you can see here is a picture of a circuit. Now, can anybody guess or tell me what they think is the power source? Very good. Excellent. The power source is the battery. So the battery is going to flow through the wires, then it's going to go to the bulb. But then we have this little switch here. Can you think what this little switch would do? Oh, it's going to put on and turn off the bulb. Okay, good. Now let's go to the parts of an electrical circuit. So we have the batteries, we have the wires. Now the lines that you are seeing and you weren't able to tell me what is it, it's called wires, right? Then we have our bulb here and we have our switch. Now, our battery provides electrical current, or it is known also as a power source. Then we have our wires, which carries electric charges. We have our bulb, which converts electrical energy to light, and we have our switch, which opens and closes the circuit. Now you're seeing two diagrams here of circuits, isn't that so? One of the diagrams, you're able to identify the battery, very good, the switch, the light bulb, and the wire. But on this diagram here, it looks different, isn't that so? We have some symbols here. Now, what you are seeing on this diagram is the symbols of the battery, the bulb or the lamp, and the switch. What you must note is that the wire remains the same. Very good. Now, how does this circuit works? Now, when the circuit is closed, electricity flows from the battery to through the wires to the bulb. The bulb then lights up. If the circuit is open or switched off, current stops and the bulb goes through. Right? So the bulb, sorry, not through, the bulb goes out. It means that the bulb can't come on, right? Now let's look at this diagram here. I'll be able to tell you what it means when the circuit is open and when the circuit is closed. So when the circuit is closed, you can see that the wires are connecting. And what is going to happen to the bulb? Very good, it is going to light up. Now when the circuit is open, can anybody tell me what happens? Excellent. So when the circuit is open, as you would have said, all the wires are not attached and the bulb would not light up, right? Now, since you would have paid close attention to me, it's now activity time. Do you like to do activities? And yes, when you get them correct, I'll be sharing out stickers to you. Good. So let us read through your activity quickly. Number one is asking you to define the term circuit. Number two, list the main parts of an electrical circuit. Number three is saying state the function of the part, mark X on the circuit. Number four, briefly explain in your own words how a circuit works. Number five, if the switch is to be removed from the circuit, what do you think will happen? Right? So these are the questions that you are going to answer. So I'm going to give you 15 minutes to answer these questions and then we're going to share our answers together. Okay, children? Good. Your 15 minutes would have been up. So, can somebody please stand and tell me what is a circuit? Very good answer. Very good. Very good, John. So, a circuit is a path to which electrical current flows. Very good, right? Now, can Malia stand and tell me the main parts of an electrical circuit? The switch, the bulb, very good. The wires, and the battery. Excellent job. Now, let me see who. Can Mary please stand and tell me the answer for number three? Very good. Number three is a switch. And what is the function of the switch? It controls the circuit. Very good. Very good. Okay, Samuel, you're gonna answer number four for me. Briefly explain your own words how a circuit works. Excellent. Class, is he correct? Wonderful. So we know that in order for a circuit to work is that electrical charges must come from the power source. It goes through the wires and then to the bulb and your switch should it be open or closed? Very good, right? Now, if the switch is removed from the circuit, what do you think will happen? Let me hear from Serena. Let me hear that. Okay, you wouldn't be able to turn it on or off. Very good. Give her a clap. All of you did so well. Excellent. Now, this would have brought us to the end of today's lesson. Now, let's do a quick and a brief recap of what you would have learned today, right? So, we talked about the definition of circuits, we talked about the parts of a circuit and its function, and we talked about how a circuit works. Isn't that so? Good. So, let me hear. I won't ask you to tell me back what are these things, but I'm going to ask you to say what you would have learned. Let me hear from Kylie. What did you learn today? Very good, very good. So Kylie is saying that she would have learned about circuit and that the parts of a circuit are the bulb, the battery, the switch, and the wires. Right? Now let me hear from, let me see, from Vishnu. Okay, Vishnu said that he would have learned that the switch controls the circuit. Okay, good, great. Now let me hear from Peter. Now Peter is saying that he would have learned that the circuit is a path to which current flows. Very good. All of you did so well. Give yourself a clap for me there quickly. Good. And because you are so good and you answered all your questions on your worksheet and you would have answered the questions when I asked, I'm going to give all of you a sticker, okay? Good. Okay, children, that would have brought us to the end of our lesson.